All right, hey everybody. I am El Gringo Salvadoreño, and this is my beautiful wife, Sandy.
Hi.
So I'm making this video for people who want to learn a second language, especially Spanish, but they feel like it may be too late for them in life, or maybe they're learning it and they just can't seem to grasp it. Sandy here has mastered both languages, I would say, and I'm going to ask her a couple questions. Keep the video kind of short. Maybe she can give us some good tips today.
Let me take a sip of wine before we get started.
This is the only way I can get her to make videos. Okay, so Sandy,
See,
tell me, what is the hardest part about learning another language?
pronunciation. I think that everyone struggles with how they pronounce a word. And in Spanish, you read the word based on the syllables. So you want to do the same thing in English.
Okay.
So, when you read wife, you want to say wife instead of wife.
Yeah.
Because that's how you're taught in Spanish. So that's a transition that a lot of us struggle with, especially if your first language is Spanish.
Okay, excellent. So, what is a good lesson that a tip you would give people who say they've never spoken a word of Spanish in their life? Would you recommend maybe learning phrases, learning words? Like, what's something you would recommend to them?
Well, it's just like anything. Everyone has their own unique way of learning. The way that I was able to master two languages was by um, do you remember those books that you were able to read and have an auto tune to it? It was like a tape.
Oh, yeah.
Tape books.
Okay, yeah.
So I would go to the library and I would get those books, and they were children books. And I would listen to how the person would pronounce the words as I was reading them in English. And that way, when I looked at the word and listened to the word, I knew, I was training my brain how to memorize how it was spelled and memorize how it was pronounced. And eventually, it was memory at first, and it became repetition, and it became more natural as years progressed and days went by.
So it's kind of like whenever I listen to Bad Bunny songs. she hates that.
I don't hate it.
Because I'm
dancing in the kitchen.
Because I'm over here singing, "Si veo tu mamá," and she's like, "Why are you?"
Yo le pregunto por ti.
She's like, "Why are you talking like that?" Or if I listen to some ranchero music, yeah.
The only problem with that is that there's a lot of slang to those lyrics because they're meant to be, for people that speak slang.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of different ways to say one phrase in Spanish. So I'm from Central America. I don't know how the Caribbeans say how, certain things. So he'll come and ask me, what does this mean? And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, or I'll be listening to like Bad Bunny or Romeo Santos. I'll be like, "Hey, what does chupe me verga mean?" And she's like, "Where did you learn that at?" I'm like, "What? Bad Bunny taught me. Shit, get off my dick. Damn."
But it's the same thing.
Okay, last tip for let's say this is for somebody who's maybe been learning Spanish for a few years and they think that they're kind of like at a roadblock per se. What would you say to those people that just kind of feel like giving up because they think they just can't learn a language? It's not for them.
I would say surround yourself with other people who are on the same boat. Because when you have people that want to learn or that want to practice Spanish, just like my husband, that he wants to go to Latin American countries just so that he can be more fluent and be surrounded by those type of things, I say go to those countries, surround yourself with those kind of people. Because if you're just speaking English, if you're just listening to English TV and English radio, you're not going to learn it. So it's best to just surround yourself. And even I here at the home, I don't speak Spanish. We watch English TV, we watch Spanish music. We do it a lot. We like a lot of bachata, reggaeton. We like that stuff. But still, I don't speak it as often as I used to, especially with my mom or other relatives, because we do live in a country where most of the language that you hear is Spanish. It's English. So if you want to be more in that mixture, I would say visit a country. Visit Central America, visit South America, visit Mexico, visit the Caribbean. All those countries speak Spanish. It's just different languages, and all of it is beautiful, and all of it is wonderful, and just taste it.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to make mistakes because I still make mistakes. But you know what? I keep going.
Even I, even though I speak two languages, sometimes I tell him all the time, there's times where I feel like I don't belong in either world. I don't know how to say something in English. I don't know how to say it in Spanish. And I'm just like, how do you say it? So it's part of the learning. It's part of the journey.
Excellent advice, Miss Sandy. Well, we will keep this video very short because I know nobody likes long videos. This is what she's told me.
Yeah.
So I hope these tips help. If you have any questions, please comment below. Thank you.